Good morning. Once again, welcome to the chemistry online class. Hope all are doing good. As you know, we are dealing with the chapter 18, pollution of air and water. In the last class, we were discussed about air pollution. Today, we will learn about water pollution. Children, we all know that water is a precious resource. Without water, life can't exist. Water is a most valuable resource provided to us by the nature. We use water for various purposes, and while doing so, we also make the water very dirty. When water gets polluted, it becomes unhealthy for everyone. Water pollution has become an important problem on our earth, which is affecting human and animal lives. Let us learn more about water pollution in detail.
What is water pollution? Water pollution occurs when energy and other materials are released into the water, contaminating the quality of it for other users. The waste materials that pollute the water are called water pollutants.
Next is sources of water pollution. Water gets polluted mainly from industrial waste, releasing of pesticides and weedicides from the fields, and untreated sewage disposal. We can learn this in detail.
First one is industrial waste. Many industries discharge harmful chemicals into rivers and streams, causing the pollution of water. For example, oil refineries, sugar mills, chemical factories, etc. These industries cause chemical contamination of water. The chemicals released include arsenic, lead, and fluorides, which led to toxicity on plants and animals. Arsenic is a poisonous chemical which causes black patches on skin, and its prolonged use causes cancer. Addition of waste and toxic chemicals raise the temperature of water by many degrees. Rise in temperature alters the life cycle of many aquatic organisms. Next is releasing of pesticides and weedicides from fields. The chemicals from pesticides and weedicide dissolve in water and are washed into water bodies from the fields. They also seep into the ground to pollute groundwater. Have you seen ponds which look green from a distance? Because they have a lot of algae growing in them. This is caused by excessive quantities of chemicals which get washed from the fields. These act as nutrients for algae to flourish. Once these algae die, they serve as food for decomposers like bacteria. A lot of oxygen in water body gets used up. This results in a decrease in the oxygen level, which may kill aquatic organisms. Next is untreated sewage. Sometimes untreated sewage is thrown directly into rivers. It contains food waste, detergents, microorganisms, etc. Water contaminated with sewage may contain bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites, which cause diseases like cholera, typhoid, and jaundice. Next is case study of Ganga. Ganga is one of the most famous rivers of India. It sustains most of the northern, central, and eastern Indian population. Millions of people depend on it for their daily needs and livelihood. People can be seen bathing, washing clothes, and defecating in the river. They also throw garbage, flowers, idols of gods and goddesses, and non-biodegradable polythene bags into the river. An ambitious plan to save the river called the Ganga Action Plan was launched in 1985. The Government of India has launched a new initiative known as National Mission for Clean Ganga in 2016. Children, the water which looks clean may still have disease-carrying microorganisms and dissolved impurities, so it is essential to purify water before drinking. Water which is suitable for drinking is called potable water. Water can be made safe for drinking by boiling, filtering, and chlorination. Many households use boiling as a method for obtaining safe drinking water. Boiling kills the germs present in the water. You have already seen how water is filtered. Filtration is a physical method of removing impurities. Chlorination is a commonly used chemical method for purifying water. It is done by adding chlorine tablets or bleaching powder to the water.
Moving on, how can we reduce water pollution? We can reduce water pollution in many ways, such as
waste from industries and residential areas should be treated and made free from harmful substances. Do not dispose of polluted water directly into rivers and lakes before its treatment. Use of harmful pesticides and insecticides in agricultural fields must be discouraged. We can think of creative ideas like reusing water used for washing and for other household tasks. For example, water used for washing vegetables may be used to water plants in the garden. At our individual levels, we should consciously save water and not waste it. Reduce, reuse, and recycle should be our mantra.
So, pollution is no longer a distant phenomenon. It is affecting the quality of our daily lives. Air and water is an important natural resource. We must learn to conserve it. With this, our chapter was completed. I hope all of you understood today's session. Go through the video URL and attend the test question. I have attached notes and textual exercise of this chapter. Copy the notes and download the textual exercise. Read the lesson well. See you in the next class. Thank you, children.